What was it like when I first saw Alyssa? Well, it was at work at Red Robin. I think I saw her walk by the window of the kitchen, and I was instantly attracted. And I just was very curious to figure out who and what she was like.
What stands out most about James is his personality. When you first meet him, he is tall and he has a lot of tattoos, and that catches people's eye, but they don't see his personality. And once you get talking to him, you fall in love with him because he just genuinely likes knowing people and learning about them, and he puts himself on the back burner so he can hear about other people and their lives and get to know them as a person. So that stands out about him. That's a rare quality to have.
What do I like most about Alyssa? I would have to say it's her commanding presence. She knows what she wants. She doesn't take crap from anybody. And she's very funny. She's very smart. But also, beautiful. Those are the easy ones for sure. But I feel like what I like most about her is that I like who I am when I'm with her. So that's a great way to put it.
The first date, I was nervous. It was 8 years ago. We went to a local park and just hung out as friends. I was very nervous on our first date. I had been newly single, so it was fun to be out on a first date again, but I was very nervous because I've always had feelings towards James. So when I had him sitting right in front of me, it was just very surreal because we had stayed in touch and had been friends, but to see him in person and to enjoy time together where we weren't working, we haven't seen each other in a long time, it was very surreal and exciting, but I was very nervous.
What was going through my brain when I was going to ask her to marry me? Well, it starts when we planned our trip to Disney World. I spoke to Nancy, Chuck, and her dad, and my parents, and kind of gave them the clue that I was going to ask them in Disney World. We didn't really know yet. I know she liked fireworks, and I was maybe going to do it during the fireworks that we had planned at Disneyland or Disney World at Magic Kingdom. I really had it set in one way in my head, and we ended up going on the Little Mermaid ride, so for me it was not exactly the way I had it planned, but I definitely wanted to ask her, so I kind of rushed it a little bit, but I asked her on the Little Mermaid ride because I know that's her favorite Disney princess.
The moment he asked me to marry him, we were at Disney World, and I could sense that he was nervous. We were actually watching fireworks above Cinderella's castle, and I could tell that he was nervous, and he was asking me some bizarre questions that he had never asked before, just talking in my ear. And my mom had actually said, let's do one more ride. Let's go on one more ride to end the night. And so we went on the Little Mermaid ride, which is a newer ride. And he actually asked me to marry him on the ride, which was perfect timing because we were all tired. We all just wanted to get back to the hotel room, but that kind of made the night. That made us all randomly get excited when we were all just kind of sleepy, but James was a little frustrated because he wanted to propose during the fireworks, and of course, we were so jam-packed in there where he wasn't able to get down on one knee, which upset him. So it didn't go as planned. It's not how I expected it to happen, but I'm glad it happened the way it happened. The worst thing about James, or the biggest challenge about James, is that I am very stubborn and he is very stubborn, so we butt heads when I'm convinced that I'm right and he is convinced that he is right. We butt heads in that way. The worst thing about James is I'm so OCD and so type A, where all the lights need to be turned off and cabinet doors need to be shut, and he doesn't follow that rule. So it's pet peeve types of things that just irk me, but nothing life-changing.
Biggest challenge to being married to Alyssa would be, I think, we're both pretty stubborn when we come to, I think, who we feel is right and wrong. So conceding to the fact that, happy wife is a happy life, that'll probably be my biggest challenge.
All right, that's it.
That's it.
That's all I got.
How'd I do?